Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet. Today we're going to be doing a quick stretch using this foam roller just to release out some of the tight muscles in your legs and maybe in your shoulders. Now if you have a foam roller that is smooth, that is perfectly fine. Obviously those of you who are used to foam rolling, you can start getting these ones which have a little bit more of a ridge in them, which acts a little bit more intense in the muscles. If you are new to it though, I suggest you get the smooth foam rollers as opposed to this pointed one because it does add a little bit more extra pain if that is what you're looking for. Now mine one is short. Of course, some of you might have really long ones, maybe double or even triple the size. That's totally fine to use that as well because the movements that I show you will work exactly the same. Now, if you enjoy these sort of stretches using the foam rollers or other equipment, please let me know in the comments below. Definitely like this video and subscribe to my channel as I really like your support. Now grab your foam roller and let's get stretching.
So starting on the ground here with the roller underneath your right side of the calf, just rolling it through. So bring it down to the ankles and just pull it in towards you, coming up into the hands, maybe lifting the bum a little bit to add more weight and just rotating that leg side to side there. Just releasing out that calf. As always, if you find a spot on your leg that feels a little bit uncomfortable to press that foam roller on, probably a tight knot area, you might want to hold it there and just breathe through it. Like at that spot where I'm just holding and going backwards and forward a little bit further. That's it. And then just moving it upwards just above the knee line now. We're going to work the back of the legs. So rolling up towards your glutes and sliding it just before you hit the back of the knees. Again, rotating it side to side. So that'll get you to lie down onto that right side. This is a very tight spot for a lot of people generally. So you might need to use your top leg to support you. So that spot there where I'm just holding it onto is probably my trouble area. Holding and breathing it through as it starts to loosen up through my muscles. If you don't feel those niggle bits, obviously just keep rolling it down and up that side of the leg. Nice. Alright, so just rotating yourself now onto the front. We're going to work the front of the thighs, bringing that foam roller just above the knee. And just slide your body so that the roller goes upwards towards that hip flexor, the top of your leg, and just before you hit the kneecap. So the only place that you don't roll over is your joints directly, so no over the knee joint, because you want to keep that area nice and intact. Slowly again, if you find the spot that is uncomfortable, a little bit tight, you might want to hold it there and slowly breathe through until that muscle relaxes. Excellent. All right, coming up, we're just moving on to the other leg. So you're going to start with the calf, popping your left leg on top. From the top of the leg and rolling down to the ankles. Again, rotating that leg outwards and inwards. So you're getting the size of the calves at the same time. Lift your body weight up a little bit. So I'm balancing on my hands here just to add weight. But if it's already sore with your bum down on the ground, you just stay down there and just keep rolling it. Obviously, as you add more body weight onto that leg pressure, the more the stretch comes through. Holding at the spots that you feel are a bit tight. Great. All right, releasing it. We're just moving above the knee now, behind to the upper thigh. And then we'll do the sides as well at the same time. So rolling from the back of the knees just above it and towards the glutes. If you roll further and actually roll it all the way onto the glutes, that's not a problem there as well. All right, coming onto that side of the left and just holding it where you feel that there's a little bit of a tightness. Generally, I find a bit of a tight muscle pain there. And I'll hold and breathe until the body knows what to do to release out. Send oxygen to where it's tightest. Great, all right, rolling onto the front. We're gonna work the top of the thighs now from the quad muscles, same as you did on the other side. So bringing it all the way up to the hip flexor, so the top of the leg. And just rolling it down just before you hit the kneecap, because you don't want to roll any weight or pressure onto that. And just pulling that body along. All right, we're going to just roll the back of the shoulders. So you're going to go long ways with the foam roller. And from the middle of your back, take the hands behind your head, lift the bum up, and we're just going to roll that body just below the neckline and a little bit into the middle of your back. Your tightest, maybe between the shoulder blades, you might want to hold it there a little bit, as I find that's where a lot of the tension lies. Holding in the spots a little bit longer. If it gets too much with your bum lifted off the ground, you can always drop the bum down, because you might already start to feel that tightness sort of releasing through. All right, this is for a back opener. Really good if you're sitting crouched along. This is also probably a bit nicer on a longer foam roller, but if you've got a short one like me, you go from the middle of the back. So it goes into the center. Have your legs into butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, opening up the arms there. Closing the eyes down if you want to. So you're just releasing out through the neck and shoulders. Of course, you can hold this longer. I just take my arms above the head there to stretch out my shoulders a little bit more. You can feel free to bring the hands just beside you as you started with on the horizontal. When it finishes, stay a little bit longer in this if you want to. Otherwise, when you're ready to, you can slowly come up. And give yourselves a clap. Hopefully you feel a little bit stretched out now. Feel free to do the class again if you need to. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.